And hello, welcome to the Outriders Gaming channel. I am James, and I'm going to be going over my Call to War videos and battle reports. So, I'm not going to go over comp or anything, because I think that was going to be done quite a lot in Nick's videos and in preview videos and summaries and stuff like that. I have done the Dwarf comp in the preview video, so go back and watch that if you're not sure on that. Or look at the pack on TWF, or we might have some links on Nick's ones. I might get a link on mine of the pack, of the comp pack, so you can have a look at the other people's armies as well. Anyway, diving straight in, I've got Lizardmen first up. Always a tricky one, Lizardmen. I find that they just go to town on my war machines. There's not a lot I can do about it. I've got an organ gun to try and counter it against his skinks, not having to roll to hit, which can potentially kill a unit a turn. But, you know, it's not a guarantee, obviously. So, I played Adam Jones in this one. Nice guy. So, yeah, we had a good game. We had a good game. So, moving on. So, this is his deployment. He's got 2 units of Croxagore. He's got 2 Scarvets behind the hill. You can't see one of them. He's got his bunker with the slan in it. He's got various chaff, as most Lizardmen armies do. So he's got 2 Salamanders, 2 units of Pterodons, 3 units of Skink cohorts. He's also got 3 units of what they call chameleon skinks floating around. So they've deployed up in my lines. This is my deployment. I castle up in the corner. That's why he puts everything on the corner opposite. So that's where my organ gun is. I've put it that far out because I needed the range to try and kill off the chaff, potentially if I got first turn, because I've got +1. I entrench it with my Master Engineer, and it's also got a 5-up ward for bubble from the banner next to it from my hammers. So I think it's fairly well protected there. Anyway, moving on. So he pushes everything towards me. He gets first turn. He puts his camo skinks in front of my Quarreler units. I'm not sure why he quite did this. Maybe to screen other things, or maybe just to try and bait me. I don't know. But he does that. Either way, if it's because to make me shoot at them, then it works. So he pushes everything up. This is the other corner, threatening my left flank. I shoot at the camo units, just try and get them out of the way, because they're screening at the moment, giving hard cover to things, and I thought, well, I need to be rid of them, or they're just going to get in the way. So anyway, I shoot those units with my Quarrelers. I managed to kill off one of the Scarvets with a stone thrower indirectly, which was nice, minus the ballistic skill, so I managed to get a direct hit. I managed to... oh no, he magics a wound off my organ gun with a magic missile, really weak magic missile. I think he got a couple of 6s through, and I failed one of the 5-up ward saves, which was a shame. So this is my turn. Gyrocopter charges chameleon skinks to get them out of the way, which I'm fine with. It just means it's less pressure on my left flank at the moment. Might have been better to use as a redirector, but I'm still considering what his role in the army at the moment anyway. Oh, this is ridiculous. His two lone chameleon skinks charge my organ gun, which is a good idea because it holds it up for a turn. You never know, he might stick around. But instead, he actually wins combat. I think he manages to kill one, and then I managed to kill nothing back. And I fail my stubborn 10, so I just die. So I just run off, but war machines die when they run. So yeah, his 2 chameleon skinks managed to kill off 120 points worth of war machine, which was my only counter to the chaff. I've got to say, before that though, I don't know where the picture is, but I managed to shoot off, I think, a unit of Pterodons with it rolling a 10 on my first turn, so that was good. This is a picture of him just coming around the flanks with his Pterodons, threatening my war machines. Okay, so in my turn, I charge. I think I charge his units. I'm not entirely sure on the right what I was thinking for that one. I think there was something that I had an issue with, but either way, I think I just didn't want him to get any buffs off on those units because he's got light magic. So I don't think I wanted that. So I charged with my unit of quarrelers, I believe, and because that's they haven't got any ranks or anything because that's how they charge. And my hammers charge into his other Crocskull unit, which I'm fine with. I've got loads of ranks. I'll hopefully take away his steadfast. I'm not really too worried about his Crocskull units. They're hitting on 4s. I know they're killing on 2s, but it makes a whole difference. 9 attacks hitting on 4s. You know, it can be anywhere between 5, 4, or even worse. I've had terrible rolls on rolling 4s, so I don't trust that all the time. So I charge in. This was just me coming round, so my warrior unit's starting to come round. It's just a bit slow off the bat, surprisingly enough, being dwarfs. And my unit of quarrelers are there to get some shooting going. Okay, so my quarrelers managed to take out a salamander. I think I had help from the stone throwers in this one because I don't like salamanders. They annoy me. I'm actually a secret Lizardman player as well, and I know how good they are. So yeah, I start shooting them off, get one down to 1 wound, kill off all bar one of the crew. So yeah, that's not bad. I also think I drop I cannon this one because he had them in ranks. I could hit 2 of the pterodons, so I hit the first one, kill it, hit the second one, kill it. And the reason it might seem like a bit of a wasted shot, but the problem is these can really just start causing me all sorts of problems against my war machine, so I thought let's just be rid of them. So cannon 2 off, which was helpful. Combat, he killed 5 of my dwarfs, and I strip off, I think, the back rank plus some. We both stick around for that one. I'm leadership 10. I might have even won combat for this one because he had a lot of skinks on the back ranks that have been taken off already. So I think I might have won this one, but I'm not sure because it looks like he's got a lot of combat res there, so I'd be surprised. But either way, whoever wins, I stick around. We both stick around. There's no point reforming. Everything's already in combat. There's no point going for ranks because I'll never get rid of his ranks, and I'm not taking anything out of combat, so there's no point reforming there. Okay, so in the Hammerer versus Crocskull unit, I absolutely smash his unit. He does very little to me. As I said, Crocskulls do miss, so I think he manages to kill 1 or 2, and the skinks do nothing. Problem is, he got away went by 1 inch. I roll pretty poorly, and then obviously the -1 for dwarfs doesn't help. So he manages to get away on that one, and that has so many implications later on. So he's running. On his turn, his pterodon charges into my war machine, which I'm fine with because 4s to hit, 4s to wound. Unfortunately, I don't get an armor save, but it's only got 1 attack each or something, so I'm not really too worried about that. So moving on, he turns round, he rallies. Leadership 10 with the reroll. Yeah, he's going to turn around. Okay, so nothing really happens in the magic phases.